Imagine a killer who doesn't just murder, but plays a sadistic game with the police and the world. A man who sends coded messages so complex that it took 50 years to crack just one. This man was the Zodiac Killer. He targeted young couples in the dark, claiming his victims were not just bodies, but slaves he was collecting for the afterlife. For decades, his identity has been America's most chilling question. Was he a teacher, a painter, or is he still out there? This is the story of a monster who signed his work with a crosshair symbol and was never caught. The Zodiac Killer began his terror in late 1968. His first confirmed victim was a young couple parked on Lake Herman Road. These were followed by a similar attack at Blue Rock Springs. The killer seemed to choose isolated lovers' lanes, targeting people who were vulnerable and alone. The victims were often shot, and the attacks were swift, brutal, and without any clear motive. Initially, the Zodiac Killer began his terror in late 1968. His first confirmed victim was a young couple parked on Lake Herman Road. These were followed by a similar attack at Blue Rock Springs. The killer seemed to choose isolated lovers' lanes, targeting people who were vulnerable and alone. The victims were often shot, and the attacks were swift, brutal, and without any clear motive. Initially, despite all the letters, the taunts, and the coded clues, the police investigation was a chaotic mess. The Zodiac would strike again, committing more murders and claiming credit for even more. Over the decades, countless names have surfaced. The prime suspect was always Arthur Lee Allen, but forensics failed to link him conclusively. The mystery was not lack of suspects, but the sheer volume of dead ends, theories, and confessions that led nowhere. The Zodiac case became an obsession for detectives, journalists, and amateur sleuths alike. Decades passed, but the letters kept coming, or at least new claims emerged. Books were written, movies were made, all attempting to decode the killer's mind. The absence of a definitive answer turned the Zodiac into an urban legend, a symbol of lurking evil that could strike anywhere, anytime. The mystery kept the world hooked, desperate for a resolution that never came. Today, the Zodiac is widely considered America's greatest unsolved case. While some claim to have cracked the remaining ciphers and even named the killer, authorities have never made a conclusive arrest. The suspect pool has narrowed, but the official case remains cold. The killer successfully achieved what he set out to do. He terrorized a region, defeated the police, and earned eternal notoriety. His story remains a terrifying reminder that some monsters simply vanish into the shadows. Now the greatest question remains. After decades of analysis, who do you think the Zodiac Killer was? Was he Arthur Lee Allen, or a dark figure still unidentified? Let us know your theories in the comments below. If you want to dive deeper into the world's most terrifying mysteries, be sure to subscribe. Until the next case.